Yeah, I don't like the take with the boys that people are like, oh, you don't like it now? Guess you're too stupid to realize they were mocking you the whole time. It's like, no, 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 no. First of all, they're not mocking me. They're I'm not one of those people you're mocking. But I always knew that this was an allegory for something modern day. And it reflected, what we have. But you just copy pasted. You just copy pasted what we have. What you've done, I don't like because it is lazy. And I'm trying to escape. I'm watching a TV show about superheroes right now. That's the fastest man in the world. That's Superman over there, but evil. I'm not looking for a copy paste of the shitty world I'm already in.
So fucking annoying.
It's ham-handed now. Like last season, it was kind of subtle and beneath the surface a little bit. It didn't take a genius to put it together, but they didn't beat you over the head with it. This year they kind of are. But I'm still into it enough. Like new episode comes out tonight. I'm gonna watch it.
Oh, I'm watching it. Look.
Me too.
And that's how you know that I'm not some panty-waisted fucking, oh, they're making fun of me on TV kind of. It's like, I don't think that's me you're making fun of. She's hot, but she is not hot. Like are
we talking about Firecracker or Sporn?
Oh, yeah, Firecracker. All right, Firecracker's kind of dirty hot. She's like trashy hot.
I see it.
But she's hotter than Erin Moriarty. I
think she's hotter than current Erin Moriarty. I like Erin Moriarty 4 years ago more.
Okay, Time Machine Willie. Have your druthers. I want Monica Bellucci from '91.
Monica Lewinsky?
Monica Bellucci. Monica Lewinsky wasn't that bad in '91 either.
The Boys. I'm caught up on that.
I'm caught up on The Boys too. I think it's just a garbage season. It's and the best part is like they're going to say like, oh, so they're not just parodying the right anymore. They're just writing right-wing people into the show. Yeah, it's just it's completely blatant, which takes away any of the fun of it. It's and so now if anyone complains, you're like, oh, you didn't see it the whole time. It's like, yeah, we saw it the whole time. You were writing it better the first couple seasons though. This is bad. I hate the show a little bit. And I'll tell you what, that Erin Moriarty's face surgery is so distracting that I'm like, what happened to her? And then another character shaved his beard or something and lost like 100 fucking pounds. And then another character became gay out of nowhere and got himself a black boyfriend. And then and then like a major plot line is that centipede man who's eating his own butthole, which I thought was pretty funny.
Splinter is his name.
Really? Okay. Well, he's dead now. There was a scene where the Splinter and his crowd, like Firecracker or whatever, had like the main cast of the show cornered in a room, and they all had AR-15s, and they lost somehow. They lost a hand-to-hand battle because one of them had pink eye from eating his replicant self's butthole. And
Splinter could divide himself in two and sort of duplicate himself.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of them.
It's awful.
Yeah, and he used that to rim himself while he jacked off.
And like a centipede.
But yeah, you get like rimming. 6 or 8 people deep. So there's a lot of rimming and jacking off going on.
Yeah.
And almost everybody's in the middle.
Everybody. But like the main character is like, they're at like some sort of right-wing convention, and every booth is making fun of a different right-wing thing.
One of the new characters seems to be a superhero who's Marjorie Taylor Greene. Firecracker is her name.
Oh, you think? I don't see that.
To me, they're reminiscent, but okay. Maybe
she's blonde and right wing. That's about where it ends.
Is there like nobody in these writer rooms that are like, hey guys, this is like really ham-handed and kind of embarrassing?
See, Taylor, you're right, and Kyle, you're right, and I wish you both weren't, right? Because I want to like the show. I'm still trying to convince myself that this season can get better. And, I don't come from the right, so it's not attacking me. But I can still look at it and be like, it's ham-handed. It's not as good. Erin Moriarty, I guess that's her name. I'm sensitive. It's not easy to get old on camera. You guys will learn this someday. And she's not as attractive as she used to be.
What do you mean? She had her face butchered.
Yeah, they did a bad job on
it. She denies having plastic surgery, but
there wasn't an aging issue. Oh, she's been hacked and just chopped.
I think
her nose is a different shape.
I think her excessive plastic surgery, or botched plastic surgery, you could even say, is a result of see, that's not she doesn't look like that person on the right. I've seen this picture a trillion times, and she doesn't look like that, but she does look bad.
She doesn't look like the one on the left either. Is the
true?
Problem.
Oh, she has
like a normal.
The one on the left
face on the left.
This is a little more accurate. I would argue she looks even worse than the one on the right. Like it's somewhere in between those two after pictures.
Yeah, she went from like
my point is,
twin
I
to an
think
Olsen
that
twin.
she got these surgeries because she became incredibly self-conscious. They are a mistake. Now she's even more self-conscious, and it's this cycle where she's gonna fucking kill herself if 1 million people a day don't stop bullying her. But she looks like a ghoul from Fallout.
She's supposed to be the cute girl. I love. Now I will say this: the right wing girl who's there, she might have the most motivation of any character in the whole fucking show. She tells this story about being on the pageant circuit with Hackface there, and how Hackface made up a lie about her getting butt fucked by all the judges, and that's the only way a piece of white trash like her could ever win anyway. And then she had to drop out of the pageant service, and it's this whole like thing that happened, and it's like, damn, that is awful. And your main character is like, I'm so sorry. And it's like, that ain't gonna cut it. That ain't gonna cut it. I'm more on the.
I like that storyline.
Firecracker side. Yeah, I like that.
Firecracker's not wrong, but this Starlight is the character's name in the show.
Sure.
And she was Little Miss Perfect, always wonderful, always fighting for good. Her superpower is like to glow in virtue, practically. And for her to have. She blinds people, and she can also she's durable, she's fast, she hits hard, etc. But she does glow, and she makes like sparks come from the sky. She's practically like born to be the hero of the show, the virtue one. So the fact that when she was a teenager, she made up a nasty rumor, Mean Girl style, is like, I kind of like a flaw in her. I kind of like that she wasn't always so great.
So Homelander, aka Trump, is on trial. And outside the trial, you've got like the Starlighters and the Homelanders facing off, on either side. And it's all orchestrated to, there's some false flagging going on. But that aside, there's a point where I think there's a black lady Starlighter who's like Hackface's best buddy or something in her bullshit child charity. And she falls on the ground and 3 people kick her for like 8 seconds tops. And she has compound fractures. She's in a coma. It's the worst injury I've seen in the show, and I've seen people get thrown into fucking buildings.
And she's a superhero?
No, it was like regular people kicking a regular woman. Suddenly, the bone is sticking out of her leg. It was so crazy that like that part was ridiculous.
Was it the mean Trump supporters? Oh, I'm sorry, the Homelanders.
Yeah, it was. It was the MAGA Republicans.
How like you can watch media that's so politicized or so like with a goal of an ideology in mind that it takes you out. Like, have you ever seen one of those Christian movies like Left Behind?
Oh my God, you can't watch that.
Like because they're not thinking like what is good in the furtherance of this plot development or like this character development. Like they're thinking, how can I launder my belief just aggressively into the viewer's mind? And so like Lord of the Rings is a good example of the opposite. There's a huge amount of Christian symbolism in Lord of the Rings, but at no point does Gandalf like hanging there by, after, almost about to fight the Balrog, and he's like, Frodo, now I will die for 3 days and return to absolve you of your sins. Oh, fly, you fools. And then he lets go. Like,
it is subtle.
What if he come and split the limbus bread and fed everyone from the one limbus bread?
Yes, something like that. Like you would watch it and be like, why are they spoon feeding me this nonsense? Like that's what a lot of these shows that clearly a bunch of uncontested libs and lefties in writers' rooms make now, where it's like, all right, well, we're writing this show. Obviously, the primary goal is to make sure people know that we are good liberals and that right wingers bad and that white people bad. And then maybe if we have time, we'll make something compelling.
Oh,
but the most important thing is, do we have all the casting done for this season? No, once again, I don't care about talent whatsoever. We just need to hit this checkbox. Do you have an Indian lesbian yet?